Good afternoon and welcome to Monday on Bad Dog Comedy TV live on YouTube and Ayaka's Kitchen. Now please welcome your host, Ayaka.
Did you know in the Philippines there are lots of Spanish influence? So there was like a tree was knocking on the door like knock knock, and then who's there? It's a tree, but you can call me a log. Oh, log who? I'm not a delicious log. No log, no. Oh, log, but I'm actually very delicious. Oh yes, Sisi log, come over here, 'cause you're yummy and yummy and yummy, Sisi log is yummy. No log is not delicious, but Sisi log is delicious. Bye. Hello. Did toast do okay today? Last week was a disaster, but this week was I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Hi, I'm Ayaka. How are you? I wish I could see you. I cannot see you, but you can see me. I'm happy here because it worked out. You have my really great friend coming over to my kitchen on the other side of this screen, and I'm super happy to have her. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm introducing you today with delicious food. I'm introducing delicious food that was introduced by my friend Isabel Kanaan. Hi!
Hello!
Isabel, but I never call you Isabel. I always call you Izzy. Can I call you Izzy?
You can call me Izzy, and the world can call me Izzy too.
Yeah, but Isabel is a really nice name, and Izzy is also a nice name. Is that Isabel? That's your actual name / stage name? Yeah.
Yes, Isabel is my real name and my stage name, but people just decide to call me Izzy. I guess because Isabel is one syllable too many.
Isabel is nice, though. But what about your mom? Like when your mom is friendly, she calls you Izzy, and then like she's mad, she calls you Isabel, like that.
No, she just calls me Isabel, but
Oh.
if she's being friendly, she's like Isabel, and if she's mad, she's like Isabel. So there's not really a difference.
Okay. Okay, I'm learning your family dynamic right now. That's great. So yeah, Izzy, you have a lot to tell us because you have so many different backgrounds. Is what I know a little bit about you. So tell everyone else your background, please.
Yes. Well, okay. So my mom is pure Filipino, and hence why that is the dish that we'll be showing you later. But I am also Spanish and Lebanese. So the idea with that is like my grandpa was Lebanese because he passed. But he passed before I was even born, and so I didn't get to experience that culture. Which kind of sucks, and I would love to. So if there are any Lebanese out there who want to take me under their wing, hey, hit me up. But as of now, I'm not really tethered to that culture. And with my Spanish roots, my grandma would like love to make Spanish food for us. And I was hoping to do like a mix today of like Filipino and Spanish food, but it wasn't available on Uber Eats. Oh, boo.
Oh.
So it's okay. We're going to focus on the Filipino side of me today because also I was born there and I was raised there. So it's the culture that I most identify with. So let's do that.
Yeah, the Philippines has so many islands and like regions. Which part are you from?
I'm from the city, Manila.
Manila, the capital.
Yeah.
And it's very different, right? The city life and I don't know, Cebu or like different
the
islands.
Province life. Yes.
Province life.
For sure.
You call it province life. So
Yeah.
how would you describe Manila life?
It's always going. It's just like boom, 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 always busy, always there are lights everywhere. There is no such thing as nighttime, I feel, because everything is just always open. Like when I got here to Canada and things closed at 9, I was like, what is this life?
Yeah.
So yeah, in Manila, it was just like boom, boom, boom. But when I got here to Canada, actually, I moved to Burlington. And so it was even like way worse, quote unquote. By what I mean by that is I just wasn't used to it. And so I thought this was all of Canada. And I thought I will not survive here. But then I moved to Toronto and it's like, oh, okay. I mean, it's not as busy, I feel, as the Philippines still, but it's pretty busy.
Yeah, things are open until 2 a.m.
Exactly. It'll do.
Yeah. And in the Philippines, I know like everyone I know from there is a great singer and then just like loves karaoke, just like singing all the time and then like drinking. And you always have like drinks and food together. And like, yeah, like food is such a big part and party. Like everyone's so happy. Is that true? I've never been there, but I have lots of Filipino friends. Is that true?
Yes, it is so true, Ayaka, that the food that I suggested to you is actually from a genre of food in the Philippines called pulutan, which is the food that we eat during.
Yeah,
you drink with. Yes.
Oh my God, burutan. You know, I always mix up. You know, Louboutin and burutan. Louboutin is like expensive shoes that like people like lawyers from New York, like Sex and the City people wear. Yeah. And then like burutan is the food that you eat when you drink. It's like my Filipino friends. I always mix up those two words. That's so funny. Oh yeah.
Yes, because it's such a big thing in our culture. Drinking and eating. Ooh. And of course, once you drink and your inhibitions are down, obviously you gotta sing. So that's where that comes out.
Yes, everything goes together, well together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us about the food now. What is it called?
Okay, this is sisig, but this one in particular is like sisilog because the log is the itlog, which is the egg part. But the meat of it is sisig, and that is basically chopped pork with pork with onions. And that's what we eat when we drink.
Yes.
What's great about it too is usually, I'm not sure about this one, but usually the sisig is actually pork ears.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because in the Philippines, we don't like to waste food. So we use every bit of the animal.
That's great.
I'm sorry for all the vegetarians out there.
But that's how it should be. Like, if you are, eating meat, why not just like have everything? So like you appreciate everything. And
yes.
Yeah, I feel bad eating meat sometimes because I don't know how to prepare meat. I don't know. But like, people who actually like raise the meat and slaughter it and then like eat it, I think that's like more appreciating everything, I think. So yeah, eat ear, eat nose, eat whatever. Like I think, yeah.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, and my family back in the day owned like farmlands as well.
Oh,
and
really?
So yeah, like I wasn't a part of it. I was in the city, but like my grandma and their family, they did a lot of stuff in the farm, and so sisig is one of my favorite Filipino dishes. Oh. Yes. And I think that says a little bit about my personality too. Like I don't like the big chunks of things. I like the little bits that people throw away.
Like life in general.
Yeah, I feel like I find like little treasures out of people's garbages. A little tidbit. Yeah, a little tidbit about me also. So I'm part of this group called the Tita Collective, which you know. And the Titas, we all like to eat chicken wings, chicken. And when everyone is done with their chicken bones, they give it to me because I eat the marrow and I just like eat the little cartilage stuff. I eat all those. And it's so common now that after it, they don't like throw away their bones. They just give it to me after.
You're not joking. You're
no, I'm not joking.
Whoa!
Yes.
I don't think I know how to eat chicken wings right because I'm sissy. I'm like, it makes my fingers dirty, and I don't think I eat the whole.
That's good, and that's when you give it to me.
Okay, we are good friends. Good friends.
Yes.
That's so funny. Wow. And pork is a big part of Filipino culture. And any other meat you eat there?
Sisig, sometimes you can create sisig out of chicken, goat, I'm not sure beef, not for sisig at least. I don't think so. Maybe there is, but I haven't. Pork is the best for that dish, just because like sisig is known for almost its texture, especially because of the ears, right? It is very like rubbery almost. And so which pork ears are just great for that.
Wow, yeah. I have only tried pork ear from, do you know Okinawa? Okinawa is like a little island in Japan. It's the southern part. It's just like Hawaii.
Okay.
And yeah, they have their own like food and culture. And they eat lots of pork ear. And it's like crunchy. Yeah, chewy and crunchy at the same time.
Yes, and that's exactly what it is. Like if it's done really well, it's got like the crunchy on the outside, and then on the inside is a little bit of that chewiness. So,
Wow, pig ear. And you said goat? You eat goat there?
Yeah, goat's a big thing in the Philippines as well.
Really?
Yeah,
and you have so much seafood as well. You eat like All the everything.
Oh,
Seafood.
all the seafood. My favorite things are just like, okay, I think also, when you're a kid and people tell you don't play with your food. I didn't
Uh-huh.
play with my food.
Uh-huh.
I would really, because I like to eat every single thing, I would open up everything, and so for me, doing something with my hands while eating is such a big part of me almost now. So I love de-skinning shrimp or crab. There's this crab in the Philippines, the really small crabs, and those are great because you can't eat it. You can if you want to, de-shell it and take all the meat out, but it's so tiny. It'll take you forever.
Yeah.
So I love de-shelling it and eating it at the same time. And that's...
You have so much patience. I get frustrated to eat crabs or shrimp or why is it not peeled? Chef should peel it. You're so patient.
Well,
that's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of patience, but people don't have patience with me because I tend to eat slow because I love food so much that each and every bite is I savor it.
Yeah.
And so when I whatever it's called, something food, it's also so precious because once I do finally get it, it's so good.
That's good. That's good. I heard somewhere recently, I think it was a Japanese someone, I was watching YouTube or whatever, I read, eating food, too much food, because you eat so much and then it's listening to music too loud. So way too loud, you're not enjoying the actual beauty of music. And then if you're eating too fast, it's listening to music too fast. You don't want to listen. So you should enjoy everything. But I'm so impatient. I'm it's so delicious. I just eat so much. Oh, that's good. You can do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, find the right tempo with music and with eating. Ooh.
Yes, the volume, dynamics, and everything.
Exactly.
That's good. So sisig, it seems like there's egg in it.
So yes, what usually sisig comes in a sizzling plate.
Oh.
And so once it gets to your table, it's still all that's what's going on. And then as they get to your table, they crack the egg on top of it. Oh, Ayaka. So everything is just so fresh.
Making you hungry. Yeah, I think there's green onion as well as regular onion, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. And with every dish, people put their own little spin on it. So I personally don't know what Tala's spin on it is, but I have tried it and it's amazing.
Yeah, I think there's something red. I don't know if it's chili. I don't know. Do you eat spicy food there?
So a lot of Filipinos do. And it's a common thing, and it is a common thing with sisig as well, to have that red chili and just shit everywhere, which my mom loves doing. But I honestly I can do spice. Don't get me wrong. If there's a dish with spice, I will eat it, but I don't seek it out. Because I don't know if I have a sensitive tongue or anything, but when it gets too spicy, I don't get to taste the food. And I told you, I love food so much that I want to taste that. And it's kind of the same thing with sauces. I don't put too much sauce because I want to unless the food it's chips or something. What are you eating chips for? You're eating it for the sauce. So you're really eating the sauce. So it's kind of like that for me with spicy food. It's just a little, if it works, it works. But if it's too much, no.
You want to taste the ingredient. And
exactly.
That makes sense. The only time I'm really, really enjoying the hot sauce is when it's Caribbean hot sauce, which is Scotch bonnet hot sauce. That one is a tasty hot sauce. But if it's, I don't know, just red chili and stuff, I get like sweaty. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, oh, it's too much, like numb. I'm numb.
Yes. Yeah. Caribbean food is an amazing example of that. I can eat that forever, and it's fine because I can. It kind of adds to it, right?
Yeah.
It's part of it. But a lot of people tend to do with like chili sauce or hot sauce in general is to just put it and it doesn't really add anything to it. I don't know.
You want to have the ingredient, like actual thing.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate from that. All the spicy people are like, nah!
I live for. They also gave me like mangoes and carrots.
Yes, so that's
like
mango
raw?
and carrots. That now, okay, so because the dish that you have, I believe, is the silog or sisilog. So that is usually a breakfast food. That's what, with the egg and the rice, and that is just like a little. That's how much we love fruits and veggies. We have a little container for our fruits and veggies, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like raw carrot, mango. It makes sense. But I've never seen like diced raw carrots in a dish.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing in ours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I think the idea of it, I mean, I could be wrong. People, if there are Filipinos out there, call me out. But I think the idea is that we have like this meat, we have the rice, and I think somewhere down the road, someone was like, well, what about being healthy and adding vegetables? And someone was like, oh, yeah, sure, let's add vegetables. And so they make it really tiny. Yeah, they make it really tiny so you can barely taste it.
But maybe it adds the texture, because those are like crunchy things. So
that's true too.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
True too. Yeah.
And
but
I see,
for veggies, sometimes, because I do like salad. I love salad, and I go home to Burlington with my family sometimes. And when I get there, I'm just like craving a salad because it's all just meat and stuff. And so I'd ask, hey, do we have any greens? And they're like, no. I'm like, do we have any vegetables? And they're like, no. And they look at me like I'm so weird. Oh no. So now I make it a point when I do go to Burlington, I just like stop off at a grocery store and get
to bring your own vegetables.
Bring my own salad. Yeah. You know how everyone's like, oh, bring your own booze. No, for me it's bring your own salad.
BAOS. Wow. Yes. That's funny. But like Filipino people are so healthy though. How do you stay healthy without eating vegetables?
Okay. Honestly, I think this is what it is. We are so just naturally energetic, and we like to like look at this energy. I'm like bouncing from wall to wall, right? I think that's how we stay fit. We're just always up and at 'em. And so we burn calories like that. Also, speaking of like singing and stuff, singing requires a lot of like core work. Yes. And
that's true.
Yeah. And because it's such a big thing for us, and if we karaoke every night, that's a workout every night. And also, because we like to drink a lot, sometimes we drink a little bit too much and it ends up in the toilet anyway.
You don't consume everything. It's just like in and out.
But hopefully that is not the case. But it does happen.
That's funny.
It does
happen. Funny. What's the choice of alcohol? Like many people's choice.
In the I think a lot. I mean, obviously, like everywhere else, it depends. But gin is big in the Philippines.
Really, I didn't expect that at all. Wow,
yeah,
like
my first
kind of thing.
I mean, it depends what you want to do with it, but there are just like gin cocktail type things, but usually it's just even like gin and ice, gin water, whatever it is. Yeah, because like me personally, I like whiskey, and I just like whiskey on the rocks, that's good with me. But every now and then I will have a gin. But what do I have the gin with? Yeah, just like water. Sometimes I just like water it down a little bit or with ice. And yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
That's what it is. But fun fact, on my 14th birthday,
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but
You're drinking?
yeah, so I got really drunk. It was my first time getting like really drunk. And it was from this gin concoction, and it was bubblegum flavored gin. Like that is like, if you think about it, 14-year-old me, I was like, yeah, for sure. So, and because it was bubblegum flavored, I was just drinking it. I was sitting down drinking it. I finished like this whole bottle. I was like, cool. Got up and was like, whoa,
gosh.
this is bad.
Yeah, like with that much sugar, you must have like really bad hangover. Oh my god.
Well, no, I did not, because I was 14.
You are young. Wow. Bubblegum gin. Oh, that's
Yeah.
sorry to say, that's disgusting.
I mean, yes, now that we're adults, but like that was like perfect for a 14-year-old. You gotta admit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
I can do
perfect
that.
for like my birthday. It was like birthday flavored.
Yes.
It's marketed to me.
Yes. Yes. Wow. I had no idea. Gin in the Philippines. Is there like a national drink? Like like French wine or Spanish cava, tequila from Mexico, like Philippines? Do you have anything like that?
I know there's this like beer, this like known beer, like San Miguel beer, and it's just like worldwide, everyone knows it. It's pretty
San
great.
Miguel?
Yeah.
San Miguel is from, I didn't know San Miguel.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. But in terms of like like tequila or something like that, I don't think so. I could be wrong. Oh, but you know what I do remember? There is this, I believe it's an Ilocano. So in the Philippines, we're all from different regions. So there's this one region of Ilocos, or the Ilocano people. They have this dish that is like, it's rice. It's like packed rice, but I think they fermented it in wine. And so when you eat it, it's just like dripping of wine alcohol. It's like so alcoholic. I remember tasting that as a kid and I was like, oh, it's very, very potent. And I don't like, not a lot of people even know about it because it's not really a thing in Manila, and which is the capital and stuff. But
yeah,
that's a pretty Filipino thing. I feel like rice. I mean, come on, rice in wine, like.
Yeah, I thought like, like in Japan we eat so much rice, and then like, okay, like we have to have rice. But after meeting so many Filipino friends, like they're all like, no rice, no power. Like you're like engines, like you're gasoline.
That's true. Maybe that's why we have all this energy, because of the rice.
There's sugar in it.
Yes.
So much sugar in it. Yeah.
And it's funny too, because a lot of like Filipino dishes, it is like they're salty, like savory foods, but they put in a little bit of sweets.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Spaghetti, sweet spaghetti.
Yes. Yes.
Why? It reminded me of the Christmas movie Elf. He puts like maple syrup on the spaghetti, meatball spaghetti or something. And that's what I had with like my Filipino friends, like sweet spaghetti. I just had like 2 scoops, and like, I don't want to be rude, but I cannot finish this.
I think the idea is to create this new kind of taste, which is like sweet and savory, basically, right?
Yeah,
and so we like to combine it. And I think that's what that is. So a lot of like, we have the spaghetti, we have this sausage called longanisa, and it's a sweet sausage type thing as well. So we do like doing that. And it's funny because I find that a lot of our sweets, like our actual sweets, aren't too sweet.
Oh, interesting.
When I had pastries here in Canada.
Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah.
Oh, so sweet. I can't. It's too sweet for me. which is funny because like our savory things are sweet, but I think my tongue got used to that kind of sweet, and so when I taste like super sweet stuff, my tongue's just like, no, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, I mean the same. Yeah, North American cakes and stuff, it's too sweet for me. Yeah, that's
Yes.
I never thought of that. You have what's that? Papo yam?
Ube.
Ube.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like sweet, but like healthy sweet.
Yeah. and when you taste it, it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's like not too much. I don't know what it is, but it's like it's the perfect balance. Maybe that's what it is. The Filipinos are trying to do this balance of sweet and savory, of sweet and just like balancing it out. You know what? I think it's because we were conquered by a lot of people. I wonder if it's like, okay, let's get this, let's get that, let's get this from like all these different cultures, and then we kind of created our own that way. So it is a little mixed bag. Yeah.
Good parts of like different culture.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that comes back to like you saying like you want to taste the actual ingredient, not the sauce or stuff. So sweet stuff is like you don't have to add so much sugar to it. The sweet potato is sweet already, or like probably. Oh, that's it's so cool. so good.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And as we are speaking, I just rolled the sushi, and I ignored the rice part because I have the sushi rice here.
That's fair, yes.
Yeah, that seems like not a regular rice. What's in there?
That is garlic rice.
Garlic. You have lots of garlic.
Oh yeah, garlic everywhere. That oof. Rice is, don't get me wrong, rice is great and it's good, but like if I want to just have a party, I'm having garlic rice. I could have garlic rice every day. I would rather do garlic rice than just plain rice.
Really?
And have my breath stink forever, but it'll be so worth it.
And you're singing loud.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, in Japan, when we go to karaoke box, and there's like machines that like you get all your songs and stuff. At the end of songs, depends on like the machine, I guess, but like many of the companies make those machines. At the end of the song, it shows you how many calories you just burned by singing that one song.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What song would be like one of the like higher up their calorie burning songs?
Wonder. Probably. I don't know. What about like I don't know, Aerosmith?
Yeah.
Or maybe something, I don't know, punk, some Metallica or something. I don't know. But
okay.
So it's legit. It's sports. Karaoke is sports.
Yes. Yes. We need to let the world know that it is a legitimate sport. Put it in the Olympics.
Yeah, karaoke Olympics. Yeah, why not? Right? Yes. Okay. Now I'm putting my parsley, my homegrown parsley. It's almost end of the season. I still have a little more left in my balcony, but it's done. So would you like to introduce this dish, please?
All right. This, everybody, is the Sisig Sushi. A mix of Sisig roll. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. The Sisig roll!
Yay!
Mix of Filipino culture with Japanese culture. Oh, just like me and Ayaka's friendship. Yeah!
Sisig roll. Yay! Yay! I'm so happy I put the mango and carrots in there. It's so colorful now. It's so pretty. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to eat it. But before that, they gave me orange with it. Is that an authentic thing, or it's just looks pretty kind of thing?
It's just like at the end, that's your little dessert that you get.
Okay. Good. And also they gave me this. Tell me what this is.
Oh, chicharron?
Chicharron.
Chicharron! It's basically pork rinds.
Pork rind. It's deep fried?
Yes, deep fried pork rinds.
And
Just in case you need more pork,
just in case. And do you eat things with soy sauce in the Philippines?
Yeah. I think we cook a lot with it. Yeah.
Okay, then having soy sauce, this sushi with soy sauce is appropriate.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Okie dokie, then I'm gonna eat. This looks so nice and big. I think I put too much things in there.
No, that's good. That's good.
That's good. One bite is a big bite. So
yes.
Well, I usually ask Seann to put drum rolls while I eat because I don't want people to hear me like chewing and stuff. But if you would like to sing and show off your like karaoke skills, please do that as I eat. So here I go. Itadakimasu.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Sisig. In the roll that Ayaka just made. In her mouth now, is it perfectly grazed? I don't know the rhymes. Is it good? Can you tell me now? Is it good?
It's really good. Really, really good.
Eagle.
Yes, eagle.
Yes. I am so jealous. It's okay. One day.
You should be. It's really good.
I will make my own sisig roll one day, Ayaka. Just watch.
Well, what is it made of? It tastes like Japanese food. It's so good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just like how I would eat like food like pork in Japan with like rice.
Oh, amazing! Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. What's in here? I just want to try it without. It's so good.
Just the sisig on its own?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it's so good.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like seasoned with onions, chili peppers. And yeah, all I'm seeing is like, it's just minced pork, onion. Sometimes they put liver. But
liver?
Yeah. Wow. And if it is like the calamansi in the Philippines is like almost like a little lime thing. It's not exactly lime, but it's like the small. It's so good. We mix that with our soy sauce. Ooh,
interesting. Like citrus, like citrusy.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so good. And now I see what you mean. It's not overpowered with like a specific spice that's like, oh, okay, that's the taste of that spice. Like I taste the onion, I taste the pork, like everything is like there. It's so good.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's so good. So good.
I believe you.
You know it. You told me. You told me it's good. That's okay. I'm telling you back. It's so good.
Yay! I'm glad you like it.
It's so good. Well, I had Aria, your friend Aria, for this show before, and it's just a coincidence. But like, she also picked the same restaurant, and
yes,
yeah.
I was killing it. I mean, it was recommended 2 times in this show now.
Yeah,
so.
it's so good that I will go back. And in between this show and Aria's show, I have been back.
Yes,
it's so good. But I haven't tried sisig yet, so perfect. It was perfect.
Have a little drink with it. Ooh.
I don't have a gin, but I have something. I'll have something. I don't mind having a drink with it. No kidding. Rubutan. Burutan. Oh, I mixed it up.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm so pleased, and thank you for singing and showing your beautiful voice to the world.
But not my amazing musical improv skills. I couldn't rhyme with head. There's so many. Bed, dead, lead. Now it all comes. I was
Coming.
pressured. I saw how good it looked, and so I got distracted.
Yeah, the comedy god is coming back now. Yes. Oh, so good. So I'm gonna keep eating this. I'm so pleased. So thank you so much, Isabel. And yeah, thank you. And Seann is behind all this, doing sound and tech and everything. So thank you, Seann. Whee! And then right here, there's a link for the donation for Bad Dog. Bad Dog Theater is doing so much for this community and now to all over the world, because now this is online and anyone can watch it from anywhere in the world. So yeah, here's the donation link, baddogtheater.com/Ayaka's-kitchen. So yeah, let's support Bad Dog Theater so we can keep those shows running. And I'm gonna be running to eat those sushi because it's so good. So yeah, Izzy, thank you so much for coming to Ayaka's Kitchen.
Thanks for having me.
Salamat.
Work.